You are live. Well, we are live. It says you're live on the thing when it popped up, but we're live. And I'm going to start sharing the social media. We're having an impromptu live. Why not? Do a little swatching of the MOONCAT, my inner apocalypse. But let me go ahead and figure out how to do all the sharing to the social medias. Because this always takes me a couple of minutes. So please stand by and admire some of the MOONCATs that we have going on. Gonna have to resize the screen at some point too. So I have to go here. Oh, first I have to go there. Share. Let's see what that did. Alright, well, it looks like I have a screen up. That's good. Alright, well, it looks like I have a screen up. That's good. And then we're going to have an echo until I can find the mute button. This part. There we go. Share. Copy link. Alrighty. Share this to the Instagram. People can join. So the big MOONCAT sale, I believe it ends tomorrow. Did anybody get anything good? Let me know in the comments when you're watching what you got. Alrighty, I think I've shared it to the stories. It's uploading. Let's see if we could share it to the Facebook. It's shared to the Facebook. Lovely. Let's go ahead and highlight it. About me. It's MOONCAT swatching time. Why not? We got to swatch. Alright, so first things first, I need to get rid of what I was swatching earlier today, which is kind of amazing, but I can't really show you what it is. Actually, I can show you what it is, but I was swatching earlier, and then right after I finished taking some pictures and video, I had to do some work around the apartment, and I dented a few of these manicures because I knew I was going to take them off anyway, so I don't want to show you this nail polish all messed up with little dings all over the place because it really is quite a pretty polish. It's going to be coming to PPU this month. But I'll be posting about that pretty soon. You'll get to see what I was working on today. So quickly took that off, so now you can't have any spoilers. Just kind of cheaty little color spoilers on the edges. I hope everyone is having a good start to their weekend. It is Saturday. David is at work. So I am on my own today for this live. So we are going to rely on the MOONCAT descriptions that are on the website for colors because, I'm colorblind. So I'm going to guess, and then we're going to read the description, and then we'll see how close I am. Probably not going to be very close, but hey, maybe I'll remember. Because, like I said in the description, full disclosure, I purchased this set when it came out, on the day it came out, because I have all the MOONCAT. So when a new one comes out, I have to get it to keep my collection completed. And when it came out, I kind of was in the middle of doing 50 million things. So I just ordered it and it got here and I put it away. But I swatched dots, but I didn't swatch my nails. So I don't even really remember the colors in this collection that well. So this will be fun to see what's going on. All right, so let me see what you guys are seeing here on screen. If I go to there, I can swatch over here. That should be close enough. It's a pretty good place for the screen. Maybe zoom in just a little. But as you can tell, there is my nail gel color card, as they call it, with all my swatches of all my MOONCAT collection. As you can see, that's the second book that you see on screen right now. If you go to Instagram, I just posted a picture of the full collection, which is 2 books. So I have the first book that has 120 polishes in it. And then the second book has almost another 120. As you can see, this what is that? 118 is going to be the Mercury and Retrograde, because I haven't swatched that one yet. And then we'll only have spots for 2 more. We're going to make a new book. So that means a MOONCAT has approximately 240 nail polishes, including all the discontinueds and limited editions, that is. And I am lucky enough to have all of them. It was a rough search, but I was able to find them. Yay. Love my MOONCATs. Love my moon kitties. And I am excited to see this collection. This one is calling out to me now. What is this? This is Misery is my favorite color. Is looking really cool. And Nightcrawler. Ooh, and this one's pretty. Drown My Demons. What's this one? Bottled Rage. What's this one? Monster. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Like I said, I don't remember what these colors were when they came out. So it's going to be like discovering a new collection, which that's always fun. So yeah, again, the MOONCAT sale, if you don't know, is going on now. I believe until tomorrow is when it ends, on the 21st. Is that the 21st tomorrow? Is today the 20th already? Oh, no, the 19th, sorry. It ends the 19th, which is tomorrow on Sunday. Ooh, this year's going by quick. And you can save 20% on the entire MOONCAT library. A lot of things are selling out quick, though, so you might want to get over there and get some of these polishes before they are gone. I believe this collection, the My Inner Apocalypse collection, I just looked a few minutes ago and it says sold out, which means maybe one or more of the shades are not on the website anymore. But there are probably some other ones that are there. So if you're interested in picking up any of these and these swatches look interesting to you and are convincing you to get them, go ahead and get them. And make sure you put Lunar 20 in the checkout to make sure you get that 20% off. You got to put that code in. But again, or if you're on a no buy and you just want to enjoy seeing this collection, then do that. And no buy. And you only got one more day left. So if you have resisted your MOONCAT buying this long, you only got a little bit longer to go, and you'll do it. Yay, no buys. I need to do a no buy really soon, like last month and the month before. But that PPU that gets you. And MOONCAT has a lunar sale, that gets you. But I was good with the lunar sale. I only got one item. I only got the Mercury in Retrograde, so I'm very proud of myself. But then again, I do have the whole collection, so you didn't have to buy anything. But that's okay. I did get some top coat and some nail elixir because you always need some of that. And I got a cleaning brush. Love the MOONCAT little cleaning brush. So. Alrighty. Now that my nails are all clean, let's see what's going on the chat. We're good. Make sure I can see everything on the screens. Awesome. All right, again, welcome. I'm Paul, and this is Nailed It Guys channel, and I'm doing an impromptu swatching of the My Inner Apocalypse collection from MOONCAT, because as you can tell, I haven't swatched it into the book yet. These are the Seasons of Persephone set that I haven't actually put in the book, so let's go ahead and put those in the book first. But I want to make sure I put them in the correct order, because I have, what do you call it, a little Excel sheet with all my MOONCATs, and the numbers correspond to the polish and where they're stored. So that's kind of how I keep my MOONCAT collection. I kind of just get to the beginning of that. I keep them in order of release. So this is the first book. I want to look over here. And this starts with, the very beginning when MOONCAT first changed over to LLP. So a lot of these are older LLPs that transitioned over. And then we've got the second half over here. And then the rest of the collections here. This is, what is that one? This is that last collection that just came out, Song of Sirens. And then we've got our Seasons of Persephone, which is going to go in these numbers right here. So let me find the order again to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Problem is, how am I going to remember which one was which? I think I put them in order. Or close enough. Devil's Ivy, Fields of Elysium, Freshly Bitten, that looks correct so far. Garden of Evil. No, that's not Garden of Evil. That's Garden of Evil. Oh, wait. I have an idea that is in the order that I wore them. Okay. So this is Devil's Ivy, and this will go into... Where do you go? Look how pretty that is, though, that magnetic. This one's Devil's Ivy. You go in number 219. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should go backwards to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Let's go backwards first. I just want to make sure I'm putting them in the right number. Oh, okay, so this is those. Everything feared, and that's Portrait of an Introvert, correct. All right, so here we go. All right, so this one goes first here. Here. I may need to put this a little closer. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, let me make sure I put that in the right one. Number 237, 120, position there was 236. Okay, perfect. Next, we move Destructive Melody. Omens. Color shifty one. Go. Then we have. Oh wait, that's not that one. That's that one. So sorry, I'm getting all distracted by the music. All right, let me continue. Let's continue this in a second. I just need to make sure that I have the right order here, which I don't think I do. Hold on. Where did it go? My phone decided to jump all the way to the top right in the middle of doing this. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so there we are. Perfect. This one. Nice. Love bomb. And this one. Guardian of Evil. Trouble with Immortality. Bam. All right, so that should leave us with 8 spots left for the Apocalypse collections. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, I did some miscounting. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So there's 8. So there's one. I am 1 slot over. We're gonna have to fix that later because all this is gonna dry. So we'll fix that later. But for now, cool. Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. One of these doesn't belong. This one. Cool. We'll leave that there for now because I did a little experiment with that one. And so we're going to leave that there for now. And then we'll rearrange those another day. But for now, let's get into these new ones. See, that's what happens when you do an impromptu live. I didn't have anything prepared. I was just like, I'm just going to grab this stuff and put it all together and see what happens. And I also did not grab a snack. So I'm going to grab a snack right now real quick. All right. MOONCAT, my inner apocalypse. I actually don't even know which ones are magnetic or what do what. All right, so let me bring up the descriptions that I have. Let's see what order we're in. First one up is Bottled Rage. Let's take that out. Actually, let's go ahead and take these all out. This one's Bottled Rage. Ooh, it's pretty. It's really dark. Put that there. Then this one is Full Scream Ahead. Nice. That one out. Ooh, yay. Shimmery. Next up we have, this is a Storm Warning. Ooh, that's pretty. It looks like a holographic. Maybe there's some hollows in there, kind of pinkish, maybe. Next up, we have Monster Under Your Head. Oh, I like that one too. Ooh, these are hollow. The hollow ones and the shimmery ones are pretty so far. So yeah, I'm liking that. Actually, I haven't even decided. Like I said, I'm just taking these out. I just took them out of the package and lined them up. So I haven't even decided in order of what to wear. This one is like a moth to a flame. And again, I don't even know which ones are magnetic. This one may be moth to a flame. Sounds like it would be a magnetic type, but who knows? All right. Then this one I'm looking forward to. Misery is my favorite color. That's pretty. That shimmer. And then it's kind of like when you don't see the shimmer, the base color is so pretty. It's like a pink, maybe a hot pink. We will see when we get to the official descriptions. Actually, let me pop these up on the ledge here. Give them a little angle so that maybe you can see them better. Does that help a little bit? Yeah. Then we have Nightcrawler. Actually, I think I wore this one once because when I got the set, I think this bottle ended up being broken, so they sent a replacement. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Then we have Drown My Demons. That's the last one in this collection. Ooh, that's pretty too. I'm looking forward to reading the descriptions because, like, I see a lot of, to me, I'm seeing greens and browns and reds, but I could be completely wrong. Like purple, pinks, blue, maybe silvery, green. I don't know. Colorblind. That's why descriptions are very helpful for us. Oh, and then over here, of course, we have Mercury in Retrograde. And that we just have to swatch on a nail because we haven't done that yet. We did a swatch dot yesterday when we got it during our live. So I'm just going to put that off to the side so I know that that's not part of this collection. Alrighty, so first up is, let's get this one out of the way so I don't knock it down. Over there. Gonna shift everything back just a little bit so I can be on camera better. Cool. Then I have to do a little bit of adjusting of my setup. Don't know if you have heard, but I'm slightly injured and I have a leg that I need to tend to. Basically need to take 20 minutes to rotate 20 degrees. It's kind of crazy, but it's all good. We're healing, and that's what matters. All right, first up, Bottled Rage. Now that is rage in a bottle. That is pretty. All right, the description on the MOONCAT website for Bottled Rage is it's a dark burgundy red. It's a black lacquer filled with orange red shimmer, and it's $15. That is gorgeous. I love red. It's so hard finding a nice red. They tend to lean toward pink or burgundy, but to have a really pretty red like that with the orange shimmer, that's just pretty. All right, let's get the first nail. Ooh. Love this. Nice little coat on there. That is so pretty. That red, That's the kind of red I enjoy. Kind of deep, vampy red. Perfect. All right, next up we have Full Scream Ahead, and this one described as a light mint green holographic shimmer. I do love me a holographic shimmer, come on. Mint green, that's pretty. And the shimmer in this one, it looks like a greenish shimmer as well. That I do like when the polishes that get released are like a specific color shimmer or a specific color base with that color shimmer in it. So like a red base with a red shimmer or a blue base with a blue shimmer. I really like when they do that. I like the way it gets accented. All right, next up we have, this is a storm warning. And let me find the description for this. Storm warning is a light purple gray magnetic. Oh, we're going with a magnetic. Filled with soft violet blue shimmer and micro holographic glitter that reveals a silver magnetic stripe. That's a description. All right, so it's purple gray magnetic with violet blue shimmer and micro holographic glitters and reveals a silver stripe. Got it. That's all the things. All right, so for this one, I want to take the nail off the little stand so we can get the magnetic going on it. Oops. All right. Get a nice thing going. Now, I know a lot of people, some people don't do the magnet until the last coat, but I like to do it all the coats just to see it build up. From this angle, I can already see that magnetic pull. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna hold it for a few more seconds just to make sure it stays a little bit while we wait for it to dry. Look at that, that's fun. Put that back on the stand. Ooh, that's pretty. It's very ethereal right now. All right, and the fourth one in this collection, in this first half, is Monster Under Your Head. Monster Under Your Head is described as a dark olive green linear holographic. I do love a linear hollow, and then it's olive green. I'm not a fan of greens, but when they're a unique green like this, I tend to like them better. We can leave that on there because it's not a magnetic. All right. Again, this is Monster Under Your Head. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh no. Oh no, mayday, mayday. Swatch down. Oh, we're good. Cool. All right. Back to business. All right, this is almost like it's a second coat. It's like 1.5 coats. All right, yeah. I don't think there's any hairs in there from the kitty or the puppy, so we're good. All right, so that's the first 4. Very pretty. I like this. Bottled Rage. What was it? Bottled Rage Full Scream Ahead. Is that what that was called? Bottled Rage Full Scream Ahead. Monster Under Your Head. And this is a storm warning. I'm just going to clean this off really quick because I got a little polish on there and I don't want to mess up the bottle. I love my MOONCAT bottle. All right, there we go. Great. All right, I think we're ready to go in for a second coat, and we'll save these other 4. So let's go in for our second coats. This is Bottled Rage. Here's the burgundy, red, black. Ooh, yeah, now we're starting to see those little glitters come up. What are those glitters? Red, orange shimmer. Ooh, I like that one. Make sure I get the sides. Oh, that's pretty. Second coat. And this is a second coat of Full Scream Ahead, which is our mint green holographic shimmer. Yeah, that shimmer is super pretty. And the formula for these are so smooth so far. Super easy to get on. I think I've bumped them twice already and you can't even tell. All right, next one up is, this is a storm warning. Again, with these this first set, they're all 15 except for the magnetic. The magnetic, which is this is a storm warning, is $16. So let me take that one off so we can magnetize it. Oh, my descriptions went away. Come back, descriptions. All right. This is our second coat of This Is a Storm Warning. This one's super pretty. When I put this on my hand, I'm going to use that 30-pound magnet to get that velvet effect, because I think that velvet effect on this one will be really pretty. But for right now, we're doing the cat's eye bar line effect, or whatever it's called. I call it the cat's eye effect, I guess. It's that little diagonal line. Has anyone ever done their magnetics and you get a little too close, not close enough to touch, but you actually feel the pull and you're like, wait, the polish is kind of pulling my wand hand down into the polish. That kind of freaks me out sometimes, because then I think I'm touching it and I'm like, oh wait, no, okay, it's just, I'm really close. All right, and then last one, Monster in My Head, in Your Head, Monster in Your Head. That's that olive green linear holographic. This one is pretty. Oh, I hate when the little bit of the nail doesn't get covered at the tip. There we go. That kind of little, oh, it has to be perfect. All right, cool. That's the second coat on the first 4 polishes. Ooh, this one's getting there with that shimmer. I think I'm going to go in for a third coat with all 3 of them, because I usually do 3 coats with all my manicures, because I like that kind of plump gel type look, because it's kind of thick and juicy plump look. So that's why I usually go in for an extra coat with my nail polishes and my manis. I know that's not a good thing, but it's what I prefer. I'm sure other people out there like it too. Alrighty, so then that's the first 4. Let's move on to the next 4. Again, this is the My Inner Apocalypse collection. Some of them I think are sold out. 1 or more of them are sold out on the website when I looked, because the collection isn't available. So that means 1 of them or more are not there anymore. All right, so next up we have, what is this one? Called Like a Moth to a Flame. I thought this might be a magnetic, but it might not be. Like a Moth to a Flame. Nope, it's just a regular shimmer. Smoky gray lacquer filled with color shifting red, orange, green shimmer. That's pretty. You can definitely see that shimmer. And I do love a good gray. So let's get that one on. And again, this one is 15 as well as the first 3 that we saw, and then, or the first 2 that we saw. Then that magnetic was 16, and then the other one, the olive green, was 15. And this one's 15. Oops, get that bottle. That's one of the magical things about these MOONCAT polishes too that I love, is when you first put that first coat on, you're like, oh, that's pretty sheer. Okay. And then you go in for that second coat and it's like, oh, okay, that's where all the magic happens, right in that second coat. All right, the next one, this is the one I'm excited about, is Misery is My Favorite Color, which is a slate blue lacquer filled with electric blue shimmer. See, that's what I was talking about when you have the color and the same color shimmer. So it's that blue with the blue. So I'm all about that. Ooh, yes. It's so unique and pretty looking. That slate blue color. So pretty. Okay, MOONCAT. MOONCAT is doing the thing. All right, next up we have Nightcrawler. Is that true? Nightcrawler, yeah. Nightcrawler is described as a dark smoky gray purple lacquer filled with soft purple shimmer. There we go with the purple on purple. Yep, I had a feeling I would like this one too when I saw it in the bottle. Now I know why. Ooh. This collection is so pretty together. Look at that. That's all just the first coat of these. And also Nightcrawler is also $15, as well as Misery is My Favorite Color. All right, and then the final one in the collection is Drown My Demons. Drown My Demons, where are you? Oh, did I not get that description? Hold on. Oh, wait. Nope, I don't think I got that description. I gotta go to the website and try to find it. Give me a moment. What are we looking for? Drown My Demons. Drown My Demons is just, oh, it is a magnetic as well, I think. Yeah, it's described as a deep ocean blue magnetic that reveals a green magnetic stripe. So let's go ahead and put that down. Let's see there. Ocean blue. Oh, there's the blue base. And there's the green stripe. That was easy enough. Check that out. That's cool. All right, so let's get this on. I'm going to put it, yeah, I got to take this off. Take it off the stand. And this one is $16 because it is a magnetic. Drown My Demons. And it is available on the website because I have it open right now. It says add to order. But I have it already, so you're not gonna get me, MOONCAT. I already spent the money. I already went shopping. All right, cool. Then we got our magnetic, the green pull. That's cool. Looking at it from the side angle here, and that green is definitely coming through. Probably be 2 or 3 coats because you can see definitely see that it's not opaque yet. Put that one back, but look how pretty those 4 are together. I am a fan of that. All right, let's go into our second coats. So this is the second coat of Like a Moth to a Flame. See, that's what I'm saying. That second coat with MOONCAT, that magic always happens. So that first coat is always kind of sheer. And then you go in for that second and or third coat, depending on how you like it. And it's so cool. That happens with House of Hades. I know some people were like, oh, it's so sheer. There's like no coverage at all, like when they first put it on. But then when you start building it and do that second coat, forget it. It's everything. Ooh. And this one is which one? Misery is My Favorite Color. That is pretty. And the next one, Nightcrawler. Or gray purple with purple shimmer. So smooth. So pretty, yes. And then we got our magnetic. So let me get my magnet ready. I always take it off the stand just to make sure I'm not bumping into the other ones while I'm doing the magnet. So this is that slate blue with the green magnetic pull. And there it is. Hold this for a second. When I usually do my magnetics, I try to watch like a TV show or something, and I have the magnet on like a stand so that I could just rest my nail underneath without holding the magnet over, and then I get lost in the show, and I'll leave my magnet on for like 1 or 2 minutes before letting it go. But you know, we're just gonna do like 30 seconds, should be enough here. Look at that, that's so pretty. All right, my inner apocalypse. I am a fan of this LP. Look at that. This is the collection. Actually, let me get third coats on these guys, and then we'll show off the collection. Close up the first half. All right, those four. These four. 1, 2, 3. All right. First up, Bottled Rage. This is the third coat. Yeah, that gives us our pretty much full opaqueness there. And it really, that last coat really brings out that shimmer, that red-orange shimmer. Because it's subtle, but it's there. Oh, no, it's there. That's pretty. I don't know if is that coming out on camera as pretty as it is in person? I don't think the camera is picking it up as much because of the lights and the glare. You can see it much better at an extreme angle or somewhat of an angle. But the camera is definitely not picking up how incredibly shimmery and cool that is. Oh, I like it. Pretty. Bottles Rage. Next, we got Full Scream Ahead, our minty green. This is the third coat. Ooh, so pretty. It's so dense with those micro glitters. Alrighty. Then we got, this is a storm warning, which is our magnetic. Let me close this one first. Get my magnet ready. Ooh, this one looks so pretty unmagnetized too. Just look at that while I'm transitioning over. Oh, I forgot to take it off the stand. No. All right, we got there in time. I see the magnetic pull. Awesome. This is so pretty. This storm warning one. Yeah, it's pretty. So I think I'm going to put the 2 magnetics of the collection on my thumb in that velvet effect. Because I have that 30-pound magnet, and I really love how it does that effect. So let's go ahead and do that. Put this one back. And then the final one, which I believe is Monster Under My Head, which is that olive green linear holographic. Yeah, you can see the linear hollow right now on the second coat. This third coat should give a little bit more saturation and get those rainbowy hollows really lined up there. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, this collection. Yes, I am sad I did not get to it sooner to play with because this is pretty. All right, these four. Put that back. The second half right here, starting with like a moth to a flame. And this is a third coat. Ooh, pretty. There we go. Then we've got, I believe it's called Misery is my favorite color. Yep. Make sure that brush is flat. Oh yeah. This one is probably one of my top picks in this collection, but I gotta get it on my nails to be positive. It's this one and the next one, Nightcrawler, are like my top two. Oh, and then those two magnetics. Those are, whew. All right, Nightcrawler, yep. Magnetic. Oh, I didn't take the thing off. Let's see if it works without. I just got to make sure I don't bump into the other ones. From the angle that I'm looking at, I can't tell how close I am to the other nail, so that's why I get nervous leaving it on the stand. But I'm starting to feel that magnetic pull. It like starts to pull you towards the nail. That's when you know it's like, okay, that magnetic is working. I'll hold this just a little longer since it is our third and final coat. Usually when you do magnetics on your finger, you got to make sure when you do your top coat, because you want to do a top coat just to make your manicure last longer, be sure to do the magnet then as well. Always got to do that magnet. Every layer. Well, not every layer, but the last few layers. Especially the last. Hey, that didn't work. Oh, you know why? Did y'all see what I just did? Y'all saw what I just did. I just put Nightcrawler over the magnetic, and I'm like, why isn't that pulling a magnet? So let's go ahead and put it over the correct one. Got way ahead of myself. And then, luckily, we have an extra nail right there, and it's on the edge, which now I'm not afraid of getting that magnet caught on it. So now let's put the magnetic one, Drown My Demons, on by itself and not load it with something else. Duh. But it's just nail polish. They're making more. They're always making more. Look how pretty that is. Now this is just the first coat since we ruined the first two coats. I'm gonna have to play a little catch up here. That's okay, we still have to do Mercury and Retrograde, so we'll go back and forth between these two then. So has anybody else ever done that? Just like swatch the wrong color? Well, I guess that doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm colorblind. So when I screw up colors like that, usually it's because they're similar. These weren't similar. This was just human dumb error on my part. But sometimes when the colors are similar, I kind of get confused. But has anyone else ever swatched a different color over the one color they were working on? Oops. All right, so that would be coat one, redo, full screen ahead. But we do have this extra nail over here also for the Mercury and Retrograde that I have to swatch anyway. So let's go ahead and get that on there. Let's see what happens. And since this one's on the end, I feel pretty safe with it being magnetized. This one ends up being super pretty too. It's like this periwinkle blue that pulls like a silvery blue magnetic stripe. I think it also has like hollows in that stripe. But yeah, it's pretty. It's subtle, but it's pretty. Sophisticated, if you will. So yeah, this is the My Inner Apocalypse collection with a little Mercury and Retrograde thrown in here on the end, just because I got to get that one swatched too. Ooh, but see, yeah, that magnetic, it's so pretty. It's very subtle, but gorgeous. It's even coming up in the camera because of the lights. You might be seeing the lights more than the magnetic pull. Oh, but there it is. You see it on the extremes, and the light's not reflecting in it, but that's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna lay these out because these are done. We did 3 coats of those. We have to redo Dry My Demons. That's why there's a little empty spot there. It's so funny. All right, you're gonna give those a second to dry. While that's drying, I'm just gonna grab my snack again. Because I haven't eaten anything today at all. Oh, not true. I ate something this morning, but it wasn't very much. And of course, I'm eating the noisiest food possible. Alrighty, let's go in for our second coat of Drown My Demons. Our magnetic slate blue with a green magnetic pull. So pretty. See, that's the thing too. What I love about magnetics is like you get so many looks out of one polish. Like that looks amazing just by itself. Like don't even have to put the magnet on it. Then you put the magnet on it and you get this amazing like cat's eye effect. Or you can do the velvet effect or so many different magnetized effects that it's ridiculous. And then there's the option of adding a matte top coat, which is like this thing that I've been doing is adding matte top coat to magnetics, magnetized and unmagnetized. So it's basically giving you like 2 more options of ways to wear the nail polish because they look really cool. Like this last PPU that I was swatching, I did magnetized, unmagnetized, matte, and glossy, and oh, they all look so good. It was like having 4 different polishes in one. It was really cool. So hopefully I'll be able to show that in that video when I get that all edited. But there's that. Ooh, that magnetic. Yes, please. Yes. All right, second coat of Mercury in Retrograde. This is not part of the Inner Apocalypse collection, but I did have to swatch it. So let's put it over here. And magnetize. Not too close. Don't touch the nail. I could feel that magnet pulling me down. So I was like, oh, I'm getting way too close. It's just at the angle that I'm looking at, I can't tell the distance. So I'm just trusting instincts. Ooh, look at that sharp. That is a sharp magnet. All right, I think I'm gonna do one more coat of Drown My Demons. I don't think I need another coat of Mercury. That came out pretty opaque on that second coat there. Even when I hold it up to the light backwards. All right, One more coat here though, definitely. Because that slate blue is pretty, but it's sheer once you pull all that green magnet in. The slate blue is sheer, so you want to get at least 3 coats to get to opacity, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. I still see a little, like, you will see probably visible nail line with this one unless you use like a blurring base coat. But yeah, when you magnetically pull. But if you leave the shimmer, the green magnetic part, like unmagnetized, you won't see probably the visible nail line because that shimmer really makes it look opaque. Look at that. That's just pretty. I should leave that on longer, I know. Hold on, let's do it a little longer. I'm probably gonna ruin it by doing. Usually don't want to go in a second time when you've let go because it's never, you're not gonna get that same exact pull or the crispness. Well, I tried. Anyway, that is a 3rd coat of Drown My Demon. So yeah, my Inner Apocalypse collection. Love it. And then, of course, Mercury and Retrograde over here. Now, let's see. What am I going to do for a manicure on this? I'm thinking I kind of want to split these up. So what I think I'm going to do is put the magnetics on the thumbs. Yeah, and then we got the 2 greens. Put on the ring fingers. The blue and the purple, blue on blue, we'll put on the index finger. And then we'll go here and here. Then on the pinky, maybe we'll do the magnetics again, but with like a cat's eye. Maybe? Yeah. Why not? It'll be fun. And it's 5:30, so David should be getting out of work, I think, at 6. We have like a half hour or so. Then he'll contact us, maybe bring some dinner or something. All right, I'm going to put these over here. And I am not going to use Mercury in Retrograde for this skittle because I've already worn it and I like it, but I just wanted to swatch it. So you can go off to the side. All right, here we go. First, I'm going to use my Holo Taco Peely Base. It's a brand new Holo Taco Peely Base I got during the loyalty sale. And I am a big fan of this Holo Taco Peely Base. Goes on so nice and easily. All right. Go ahead and let that dry. So usually when I do my manicures, I'll do one hand, like this hand first, and then let it completely dry before I do the other hand because I will undoubtedly mess up one of the 2 hands from painting. I'll forget the other one's wet and just grab the brush funny or while I'm cleaning up. But we're going to risk it today. We're going to try. We're going to see what happens. See if we can multitask hand. Man, I don't know. Multi-mani hand. I can already feel myself getting ready to mess up that other hand. I was like about to rest my pinky on the other fingers. It's also getting used to this camera angle. It's kind of interesting. Hopefully my new camera setup will be a little closer to me so I can see what I'm actually doing. Because usually I can only see half the nail that I'm painting. I can only see the half that's like closer to me, and then the other half is just blind. Going by feel, going by guessing. But that one has some nail polish on it from before. Let me try to get that off real quick. There we go. That helped. Yeah, so I just decided to do a quick skittle Manny with this collection, because why not? Day off. Not really. A couple of weeks off, months off, really. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'll change it up probably tomorrow anyway. Do another live tomorrow or something. Maybe do some more mixing nail polish. I wanted to try editing one of the ones I made the other day and getting it to a little bit redder. This one that I made that was red with this blue shimmer. I want a little bit deeper red of a base. And I want to play with red shimmer. Oops, dropped that. And I want to play with a little red shimmer. It's like this red orange shimmer that came with the set. That looks kind of fun. As you can tell when I knocked down that hollow taco bottle, that's the kind of thing I do to go ahead and dent a nail, because I'm like, oops, drop that, and then I mess everything up. But I think we're good. Since it was only a base coat so far, I think we might be okay. But now is when we got to start being careful. Okay, let's start with, I'm going to start with painting Susan over here. Call her Susan. I'll explain why one day. All right. Move the phone out of the way so I got a little more room. All right, so we're going here with Drown My Demons on the thumb. And we're going to use the 30-pound magnet for this one. So I really want to see what this green, the blue with the green looks like with a 30-pound magnet. That's going to be so cool. All right, Maggie, do your thing. I'll grab her by her extensions. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I like that you can just also grab this magnet and kind of just hold it like this and then kind of like walk around, do what you gotta do while it's drying. That's very fun and convenient. And it looks so, so good. While this is going, let me go ahead and set up my cleaning utensils. Toothy picky thing. I love these little kind of toothpicks that have a little cotton on the end to get into those little crevices to get the polish. Helps with cleanup. I've got my MOONCAT cleanup brush. There we go. And with that, this should be dry-ish. Then we're gonna go with, which one is this one? Nightcrawler. Then like a moth to a flame. And full scream ahead on these three. Lovely. And this one. That C-curve on this finger is so steep. I can barely see past that ridge right there. Crazy. Lovely. Oh, that's pretty together. Those two look pretty together. They're probably not, but in my color blindness, they look pretty to me. That's what matters. All right, this is full scream ahead. The first coat. Ooh, I love this hollow. Ooh, that's pretty. Went on so easily, too. Alrighty, so far so good. I haven't dinged anything. We got our 30-pound magnet there. Let me go ahead and get my other magnet because I think I'm going to do the pinky with a cat's eye just to get that different look on there. Or maybe we'll leave it unmagnetized and make it matte or something. No, let's magnetize. Let's magnetize. All right, I gotta move Maggie to the other side because these magnets can't be near each other. They'll start colliding. It's crazy. All right, pinky with a cat's eye. I'm just gonna rest my hand here. Wait, you guys gotta move. All right, there, and then that can go right there. So this is the thing I was talking about. Just one of these magnets sitting on top of a jar lid, and then I just have to sit there and I can hold my hand here, and I don't have to worry about hovering it and keeping it in the same place. Like usually my hand gets shaky after a while, so it's very tricky. So yeah, we got the magnet, this magnet of Drown My Demons on the thumb and pinky. And then we have Nightcrawler on my index finger. Then, which one is this one? Like a Moth to a Flame on my middle. And Full Scream Ahead on my ring finger. Then we have again Drown My Demons on my pinky, getting that cat's eye effect. Then we're gonna go in for our second coat, because this is all the first coat. I wanna try to get this hand done first, and maybe let it dry for a little bit before I attempt my left hand over here. Alrighty. Ooh, look at that stripe. So pretty. All right, second coats. Starting with our thumb, which is our 30-pound magnet pull. And this shimmer on this is so strong that we may only need 2 coats for the velvet effect. All right, magnet. Let's grab you. Ooh, yes. It happened so fast. My hand was blocking it as soon as I grabbed it. But you can see that shift. That velvet effect is so good with this magnet. And yeah, I don't think we need another coat. I think that's good. So pretty. I did try using this magnet sideways, like holding the finger this way, just to see if it would give a different effect. And it kind of did. It just pulled everything to the side. So it was almost like you could only see the shimmer and the velvet effect if you had your fingers sideways. So for looking directly on, you couldn't see it, but you had to have at like a 90-degree angle, then you could kind of see it. I wasn't a fan. I tried something new. Never know. I think 2 coats is good for this one. Might be good on 2 coats for all of them. So, got a little excited there. Colored outside of the lines by a lot. That's pretty though. It's like, what is this? That slate blue with the blue shimmer, or it's that purple with that purple shimmer? I think it's a slate blue. Blue? No, the purple. Blue. It's either blue or purple, but I love it. Look at that. That's so cool. All right. Second coat of like a moth to a flame. I also really love how MOONCAT makes sure that their colors play well off of like all skin tones, you know, like they really make sure to be that inclusive. Look at that. Oh, because like I love how MOONCAT looks on my skin tone. Like all the colors always look so cool. And I'm a fan. David should be contacting me soon. Hopefully he'll be bringing home some dinner. I may have to take a minute and message him. Maybe we'll get this hand done. And when we're drying, I will drop him a message at the work. So I think it would be nice if he brought something home. Then nobody has to cook. It's ready faster. Because these chips that I have here are not cutting it right now. All right, that is so pretty. Okay, let me hurry up and do this so that we can message him before he leaves. So good. Full scream ahead. Indeed. This reminds me of Moonflower, but this one feels a little like the creamier, I guess would be the word. Like it's more opaque than Moonflower. And Moonflower, I think it's a linear holographic as well. So it has a different effect, but it reminds me of it, the way it sparkles. So pretty. Ooh, that's good. All right. Then the magnet for our pinky here. Drown my demons. Second coat. All right. Ooh, yes. All right, stick my makeshift magnet on it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a minute to set. Pull all those magnetized magnet goodnesses together. Make the pretty green stripes. Let me go ahead and look for my phone and see if I could contact David about dinner while that's trying. right, message sent. Hopefully he'll catch that. And we'll have dinner later. Yay. All right, and I think we are good with just 2 coats of these guys here. I'm happy with those. And with our 30-pound magnetic, that looks so good. So those are ready for top coat. Then I think we're going to want to do one more coat of the pinky with the cat's eye, because usually when that cat's eye pulls all that magnetic into that stripe, you only get the base color, and the base color for that formula is pretty jelly-like. So I gotta make sure I turn the right way. So yeah, I think we're gonna go in for a 3rd coat there. That'll be nice. So we'll leave that out ready to go. Before we do that, though, we want our Speed Demon top coat so that we can start this process. Oh, I need to order more. Oh, I did order more Speed Demon top coat during the sale, didn't I? This is halfway done. All right. Just a few more seconds under this magnet, and then we'll do a little cleanup. Ooh, yeah. All right, magnetic. I do like that. The base of this blue is so pretty. The base color. That they call it that slate blue. Oh, I love it. Kind of like the way that stripe kind of came out. It's a little thicker on the bottom, so it looks like an explosion of glitter. It's really cool. But we're definitely gonna do one more coat there. But let's go ahead with our top coat for our 30-pound magnet. And remember, you gotta make sure to magnetize after your top coat as well to really set the effect. And I may have just bumped all those other nails just now, but that's okay. Top coat makes everything better. All right, let's go ahead and magnetize. So I have a little blemish there. I'm gonna try to fix that. This is when I go ruining things, trying to fix things that shouldn't be an issue, but it's an issue for me. All right, I think I got it. Okay, cool. There was like a little part that didn't have like quite a smooth top coat look to it, so try to fix that. Usually that's when things start going wrong for me. When I start bumping. Such a nice sun-setting evening. Well, I can't really see the sun setting, but the birds are out. The weather is kind of nice. A little overcast, but so definitely no sun pictures today. That was a little tricky, but that's okay. I think we're supposed to get sun later on this week, like Thursday or Friday. Yeah, it's not gonna be for a few days though. Maybe a little sun on Monday. All right, so that's the top coat on our velvet nail. It looks so cool. All right, let's go ahead and put top coat on our other 3. Oh, I'm running low. Can't even see if I'm loading it or not. See, that's what, whenever I do that, because I can't see what I'm doing, so I over brush it, and then it screws up over there, and then I do it again, and try to get as smooth as possible. I gotta learn to let go. See, like that time I let go, and it came out perfect. Just trust. Ooh, I believe my neighbors are cooking something because I am smelling something good. Ooh, so pretty. All right, one more coat of our magnetic for the stripe over here. Get it under our magnet. You guys can probably see if that's centered more than I can. I think that looks pretty good. We'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and close this up. Line these up this way so you can see what's on this hand. Then we repeated this magnet on the pinky. I can get my thumb in that frame. Get on up in there, thumb. There you are. All right, magnet, do your trick. Let's see what you have done. Ooh, yes. That's so fun. Who came up with this magnet idea? Whoever, like, that's just brilliant. Like, let's stick some kind of metal that gets attracted by magnets into nail polish and do all these cool, like, who thinks of that? That's crazy. I'm sure somebody knows out there history of nail polish. And actually, when did magnetics start coming into play? Is that a relatively new finish? Because I mean, I know crackle was around in the 80s and everyone was like obsessed and had a love-hate relationship with it. It's coming back around again. I think it's pretty cool. I like the crackle nail polishes personally. But yeah, magnetics, when did those become a thing? Is it recent? Nice. I'm loving this look right now. I love how all of MOONCAT, whenever they have a collection that comes out, their colors play so well off each other no matter what combination. Like, you can be as colorblind as me and just be like, I'm putting these together and not know if they actually work, but like, come on, like they're perfect. Something just fell. Oh, that was my phone. Ooh, was it vibrating? Yes, it vibrated. I got a message saying that food's coming. Yay. All right, that's this hand. We got to magnetize our pinky because we haven't done our top coat, so we'll do that now. Hopefully that's dry. Should be. Get a little top coater, and then magnetize. Top coat, magnetize. You can't forget that. This should give a couple minutes for that pinky to dry and these fingers to dry before I start attempting this hand with these colors, because that's when I start messing things up, y'all. Things start going awry when I try to do one hand when the other one's wet. I'm just gonna let David know that we're gonna be live when he gets home, so he doesn't walk in and all of a sudden there's like cameras going and I'm talking to random nobody, like just talking out into the air. So then he'll know what's going on. But yeah, this is my Inner Apocalypse collection. MOONCAT, Michelle from MOONCAT, thank you so much for this collection. I needed it this weekend. I hadn't gotten it for a while, or I hadn't gotten to it for a while. I had it for a while, but I haven't gotten to swatch it for a while. But I'm so glad I did, because I've been having, a week. If you know, you know. But this is perfect. Just listening to music, relaxing, and doing nails. Just about to get ready to do this left hand. Let's start opening these. This is our magnetic. This is a storm warning. That's going to go on our thumb. Then we've got Misery is my favorite color. So the blue on blue shimmer. This is that purple on purple shimmer. And then we've got Monster in Your Head. Is that the olive green, maybe? Bottled Rage for the ring finger. And then we're gonna go ahead and repeat our magnetic. This is a storm warning on our pinky with the cat eye look. Just like this hand, but with these colors. All right, I think that should be ready to go. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Well, there's our right hand. Take a look at it now, because it looks nice and pretty. There's no dings, and there's no dents, and there's no like scrunched up pushes up against it. It looks good, right? Because that's not going to last very long. I'll try. I'm going to do my best. First, let's start with Maggie over here on this one, because then that'll force me to just like stay still for a little while and get this to dry a little bit longer. Actually, we'll do both our magnetics, our thumb and pinky. All right. We are not going to dent any nail polish. It's going to be a perfect manicure. Oops. There we go. All right, do your thing. Ooh, yeah, I wanted to see this one with that 30-pound magnet. It looks so good. This almost looks like you can get away with one coat magnetized like this and be done. But of course, I always got to do at least 2, usually 3 coats, just to get that extra plumpness. And also, sometimes I find with that 3rd coat, you get that little bit extra of saturation to make the color a little richer, a little darker, however you want to look at it. And as a colorblind person, that is one thing I can see is like the saturation of a color, if it's bright or not. Like the color tone, I guess. I don't know what it's called. I may not be able to name the color correctly, but I can be like, oh no, those 2 colors are different tones. And to some people that can see color, they don't see it. All right, let's see if I can clean this up while in the magnet. Probably not. Oh yeah, maybe. Multitasking. That little cotton ball was broken. Let's stick a couple of new ones in there. All right, let's clean this one up a little bit more. Ooh, look how pretty that 30-pound magnet velvet look is. You can really see that blue and then the shimmer pulling towards the front. Oh, it's so good. All right, now let's go ahead and do the pinky. So we're still letting this hand. Did I dent anything yet? See, I already wasn't paying attention. I could have messed up something and not even noticed. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do pinky. So we can go ahead and magnetize that one, also giving us a couple minute more of dry time. Nice. Let's go this way. So we're going the opposite way with this one. Try to make sure that's in frame. Oh, what's going on? La la, going in frame. Am I there? Looks like my screen froze, but I'm not sure. Oh. I have a low battery on my iPad. Oh no. I think we just hit 20% on the iPad, so we got a little frozen there for a second. Right now we're magnetizing the pinky with This Is a Storm warning from the My Inner Apocalypse collection. I'm trying my best not to dent this hand because it came out so good. So pretty, so shiny. All right, well, that's good to know that the iPad will decide to freeze when the battery is running low. So I think we're at 20%. So hopefully we'll finish this skittle real quick so we can get this whole live done before we get cut off. All right, there's that magnet going over there. Go ahead and do some cleanup. Then get the rest of these on. This is also when I start messing up the other manicure because I start going into clean and overlapping my fingers and not realizing. All right, let's go in with these guys. So Misery is my favorite. Is it Misery is my favorite? Ooh, so pretty. I'm gonna get these on real quick and then we'll clean up. So we can go in for our second coats, possibly thirds if we need them. Since I believe Monster under my head. Oh, that's pretty. And a little Bottled Rage. Ooh, that's that red. Oh, yes. I want it on my entire hand right now. It's so good. All right. Let's see what we can clean up here. All right, that's looking pretty good. More cleanup on the inside edges here. We can get that later as well. Cool. Trying to be so good about getting this clean without messing anything up. Just trying to be really, really focused. Okay, I think that's good. That's a good start. Pinky is okay. All right. Whew. That was stressful. I started sweating on that one. All right, I'm gonna get a couple more little wooden sticks. Just so we can really clean up good. All right, let's go ahead with our magnet. Second coat here. And again, like with Drown My Demons, or Drown Your Demons, I think we only gonna need 2 coats on this one. So this is the second coat. Ooh, yes, velvet effect. I gotta be sure not to touch any other fingers. Keep everything separated. There we go. Yeah, I'm really liking this. This is a storm warning. This magnetic, so good, so pretty. I feel like I don't see this color blue very often. And then with that shimmer in it, it just looks so unique to me. So cool. Just the different angles. Magical. Magical. So yeah, since I do have a lot of MOONCATs, I'd love to know. As you can tell, I've swatched out everything as far as the collections go. But I'd love to know what you'd like to see swatched from the MOONCAT collection. So leave a comment if there's any shades or colors or collections that you've wanted to see swatched live. Let me know, and I can pull those out and swatch them for you. Or actually, I was thinking of starting a kind of new project. I've been transferring all my LLPs to MOONCAT bottles. So I've been putting a couple of those collections together too, and trying to get full collections of like the Cat's collection, the Cat's Eye collection, and the Sahara collection. So maybe I'll start swatching those out because I don't have any of those swatched out on nails like this, and for my book. So yeah, but or if, like I said, if there's MOONCAT ones, even limited edition or discontinued ones you'd want to see, let me know. And if there's an idea of a manicure or skittle you want me to do, let me know that in the comments as well. And while you're there, go ahead and like and subscribe so that you can get notifications when I'm going live, because it's going to be pretty random and pretty often for the next couple of months. And hopefully you'll enjoy the content that's going on. Alrighty. That should be good. Let's go ahead with our second coat for our magnetic on our pinky. And I believe David is home. I heard a door close downstairs. I heard a car pull up. All right, get this magnetized. Then we'll go in for our second coats of the other three. For Misery is my favorite color. Bottled Rage and Demon in My Head. And we'll get those done. And then this manicure will be done. Hi, David. David's home. Everyone said hi, David. Hi, David. That was everyone saying hi.
Hi.
That means dinner is here, y'all. That's exciting. Oh, did I stop again? I did. Low battery. No, low battery made me stop again. It's a good thing we're almost done with this live. I just have to get these second coats done. Or did I freeze again? No, I think we're good. Yeah, we're moving. All right, second coat of these guys, and then this manicure will be complete. Ooh, that's so pretty. Second coat of Demon under my bed. Coming out so good. And that's the thing, these MOONCATs so far, they don't need more than the 2 coats, except for the magnetic when we're doing cat's eye, because it's pulling all that shimmer to the cat's eye. You want to do a 3rd coat there. But all these other ones are looking great with just 2 coats. See? All right, let's clean these up and line them up for you. Might do one more coat of that magnetic, that 3rd coat on the pinky. Then we have to top coat everybody and they'll be good to go. Ah! Had a little spill there. Let me go ahead and clean that before that gets too messy. See what happens when you rush. You start making little messes. I'm going to clean that one up a little later, so we'll leave that off to the side. Bottle Rage. All right. Look at that. So good. So this is the My Inner Apocalypse collection. They go so well together. So in case I get cut off, make sure you subscribe and hit like and join me for my next live. I'll probably do one tomorrow, maybe mixing some new polishes. But until I get cut off with the battery dying, I'm going to go ahead and keep cleaning this up and finish this manicure for you guys. And then we will say goodbye. Because I do want to get top coat on them. I want to do a quick cleanup. Cleanup is looking pretty good, so let's go ahead and start top coating. Start with our magnetic, since that's going to take a minute or two to dry. Yeah, this is a storm warning, which is actually perfect for today and this week because it's been rainy and overcast all week. Magnet. So far, we're doing pretty good with not denting this other hand. Proud of us. Yeah, so usually on this final top coat, I like to hold the magnet for about 1 or 2 minutes. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and do the top coat. for these three, let's see if we can manage multitasking, holding the magnet and doing these three of top coat. I think we can do it. I think we can do it without messing up anybody. All right. So far, so good. Oh, don't mess up my other hand. Stick that pinky out like I'm drinking tea. Did that work? I really can't see what I'm doing at that angle. Just do a little more. All right. Oh, I think a dog is trying to get on a sofa behind me. Ooh, yes. Top coat just adds that extra little je ne sais pas, which is French for something French. All right, here we go. All right, I think I did it. I think I managed to top coat while holding the magnet, letting that dry. Can't really see if I got that full nail over there, but that's all good. I think we're good here. Let's do one more coat of our magnetic pinky. Alrighty, this is a storm warning. Try to get my pinky in there. This should be the final coat for the pinky. This magnet, when it pulls that line, like I said, you just see that base color, so sometimes you need 3 coats. And that's that third coat. Everybody else is 2 coats. So here is the right hand with Drown My Demons, which is on my thumb and pinky. Then we've got Nightcrawler here on my index finger. And we've got like a Moth to a Flame on the middle finger. And Full Scream Ahead on my ring finger. That's those 3 right there with our magnet. This is my Inner Apocalypse collection from MOONCAT. It's just beautiful. And tomorrow is your last day to sale. Make sure last day to save on that sale. So make sure you use Lunar 20 when you're checking out to save 20%. The entire site is on sale. I know things are selling out because everyone's ordering. So you want to make sure you order quickly. Bam. All right, there's our magnet. Looks pretty good. Do a little cleanup and then we'll do top coat. And then of course, when you're doing a magnet, you got to do that top coat and do the magnetizing one more time just to set it all. I actually did want to show you something else. If we have a few minutes, if I get cut off, I get cut off. If I don't, I don't. I found this cool thing from DRK Nails. It's the TC Magnetic Effect for magnetic nail polish, and it basically reactivates the magnets. Like if you could see this last time I went through, the magnet pull wasn't that strong, probably because I was moving around and doing a bunch of other things. But this little magic device, you put some of this on and then you go back in and magnetize again, and it kind of acts like a top coat, but then you do top coat over it. But it like really, I don't know if it like charges the magnetic particles in the polish. I don't know if that's what it does. I'm sure it does something technical, but to me it like recharges them in a way so that when you pull the magnet off, it looks like it's brand new. I'm trying to see if I can see. Yeah, I can definitely see it at this angle. I can see that that magnetic pull, the line is going to be a little stronger than you just saw it. Yeah, so it's this DRK Top Coat Magic Effect for magnetic polishes. And they have had this on PPU. I've seen it. I'm not sure if it's on any of the other group custom sites because I'm still relatively new and haven't seen very months of like hella handmade creations and such. But I do know I have seen it on PPU Polish Pickup before. And they also, I think it's on their website as well. So definitely check out DRK and get that magnetic